Okay, I'm going to continue on this 10-minute quick capture. I love it. 10 minutes to try to get everything in. Okay. Um, as I said before, I urge you to go and see this show for yourself and also look up the information and just to find out this information as I did. Um, I saw most of this in the show Decoding the Past. Um, it was a History Channel episode that aired in 2005. Um, we're going to go on with the Hopi tribe in the American Southwest. Now, the information I got that I wrote down since the late 1940s, um, the elder of the tribe and the adults started teaching and preparing these prophecies that coincide with the others. It says that the world was created and destroyed over a period of 4 times. And right now we are on the verge of the fifth transaction into the fifth world. Um, so basically, it's happened 4 times before, and it makes me wonder if this has to do with the dinosaurs being destroyed. Um, I know there was more than one race of man. There was a pre-man and man, and it just is a cycle that's happened 4 times. Now, the Hopi have signs for doomsday. This is their signs. The seas will rise, earthquakes will shake the world, the sun itself will turn hotter. Now, things since the 1990s have begun speeding up this process. It's become more rapid. They're moving quicker, such as the melting of the glaciers at an incredible rate of speed. Water, the water will rise. It has risen. I mean, look at what's going on. The killer tsunamis, the massive superstorms. El Nino has been going on since the 90s, and it's getting worse and worse. Hurricane Katrina, and the other. I mean, that 1 year of so many hurricanes in 1 year, and they had to. They ran out of names. The people who named the hurricanes, the National Weather Service, they ran out of names, and they had to start creating new names. Throughout that 1 year. So I mean, we're near the end. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's just chaos, and you know, uh, near the end of days, the world will crisscross by a device they call a spider web. Now, this is interesting. They could be referring to the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, the internet, it brings far off lands closer than ever before. I mean, back in the 80s, I guess when internet first started, then, you never had such a device that would be small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, and you could talk to someone in China from the US or wherever. Now it's gotten to where technology has gotten it to where it brings everyone closer together, you know. So that's something to think about. And Oh, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. It is 2009 right now, and Barack Obama was recently uh, elected president. Um, a lot of people are talking about change, and it's about time, and finally, a black man in office, and I even voted for him, So I mean, he won by a landslide. But the thing I wanted to discuss about Obama was you have to look at it as it's 2009, 2012 is like not too long, not too far off. Um, is he actually going to be the very last president we have? And or is he going to be assassinated and someone else is going to be president? Is that person going to be the last president? You never know what the future holds. But it makes you wonder. It is in this day and age, with so many people voting for him, it shows that we're not a prejudiced race anymore, which is good because it's about fucking time that we get our heads out of our asses and stop living in the past and look to the future and be open-minded about a lot of things. Well, here we are, you know 2009, and we have a black president, and but it makes you wonder, will he be the very last president we have? So, um, and also, I'm going to refer to the book of Revelation. I'm not going to go into great details because I'm not really a religious person, but I mean, I'm not like, I don't believe in religion and I don't believe in God and all that other stuff. I believe in this stuff, I just don't, I'm not a religious person. And I will get into some discussion about God and free will and stuff like that. Um, in the book of Revelation, it does state that one person will rise above the rest and he'll wind up becoming the Antichrist. Well, who is that going to be? For a while there, I thought it was going to be Bush, but we're still going strong. I mean, we're still alive. Book of Revelations hasn't come true yet. It's getting there, but it's not going to be Bush. Because, all in all, I never voted for the guy, and I hate him. I hated his dad, too. His dad and him, all they ever think about is war, war, war. Psst, whatever. Anyway, um, getting back on to Obama. If he's going to be the last president, will he wind up being the Antichrist? Who knows? That's something else for you to think about. I mean, I am basically playing devil's advocate here. What will happen when 2012 comes? Um, I am going to. There's two more things I want to talk about, and I'll talk about them in the next segment. So it looks like I'm going to have 5 segments altogether. Um, but I do want to talk about really fast, while I have less than a minute left, about the polar shift. The pole shift. In 2012, in exact alignment with the Sun, in the center of Milky Way galaxy, once every 25,800 years, the planets align perfectly. Now, if that correlates with planet X, it might actually make the pole shift. The entire mantle of the Earth will shift in a matter of days, maybe hours, change the position of north and south, causing worldwide disaster. I'm going to go into that on the next segment.